Today we spoke about Vista TL and Vista SW. Vista TL, it is the telescopic door of BFT. The opening size can be from 750 to 4 meter and 40, so it's bigger than the other Vista automation. It is possible to install 2 leaves or 4 leaves. So this is the first presentation. Then we spoke about this. The second one is Vista SW. It is the swing automatic pedestrian door. With this automation, you can open a swing door from 7 centimeters to 1 meter and 40. So we start to speak about Vista TL. Vista TL, I already tell you, it is an automation for the telescopic pedestrian door. It is installed one 24-volt Dunker motor for this. It is possible to buy in 2 configurations, with 2 leaf or 4 leaf. The util passage, if you buy the 2 leaf, it is from 75 centimeters to 3 meter and 25. The configuration with 4 leaf is from 1 meter and 60 to 4 meter and 40. So with this configuration, for example, we have 30% more passage than a Vista SL or a Vista SLC. So also the weight of the leaf, if you use the 2 leaf configuration, you can install up to 120 kg leaf. If you install the 4 leaf configuration, it is up to 80 kg. So here we can see the difference of the product between Vista SL and Vista TL. So you see in Vista TL, it is only 1 well, and so means only 1 leaf. In this case, you can see it's present 2 well. Wait a moment, I take the... Yeah. Okay, 1 is here, and 1 is over. Wait a moment. Can you see my arrow here if I move?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So, one well is here, and the other one is here. This is the fast speed leaf, and this is the slow speed leaf. So this automation use like the new Vista SL, Vista SLC, the area Evo control board. This control board present LCD display. Inside it is present the radio receiver here already. So you can use all the BFT, Mito, and Cleo remote control. It is present an encoder for the D-track system, and it is a U-Link control board. Some advantage of this automation, like also the Vista SL and Vista SLC, it is present free well, and the chariot have 2 well to move the door, and 1 it is the anti-derailment well. It is also quietness, this automation, and if you want to install the 1 electronic lock, it is very simple, and also you can use the same selector like Vista SL and Vista SLC, so the configuration of this door is the same like the other one. So if you want to choose this kind of automation, you can choose this, and you can buy with the 2 leaves or with 4 leaves. So the dimension for this automation, it is from 1 meter and 35 to 5 meter and 10 centimeter for the 2 leaves. For the 4 leaves, the automation dimension, it is to 2 meter and 60 to 6 meter and 80. And the util passage, it is for the 2 leaves from 75 centimeter to 3 meter and 25. For the 4 leaves, it is for the 1.60 to 4 meter and 40. So you can choose you can choose to 2 leaves or 4 leaves base of your door dimension. We make 2 example of install. For example, in this image, oh yes, wait a moment.
No, bisogna che troviamo un modo per farlo, perché se per caso adesso ti domando adesso ti va anche la cosa, ti non ti vedi niente.
Infatti, questo sì.
Domande che robe.
Ok, wait a moment. Anche che sia a mano anche.
Sì, ti ho anche scritto le domande, se perché questo mi fa perché ho capito che devo essere un secondo.
Ok.
Ok, fatto. Ti conviene impegnata sta finestrella qua perché ora così.
Sai che fu la presentazione?
La vede anche lui?
No, purtroppo no.
Sentiamo.
No, ti siamo qualcosa così.
Ecco. Va bene.
No. Ok. Ok,
Ciao.
ciao. Okay, sorry, but I enable also Christina to full of us, so I use some time. Oh, so okay. Okay, so wait a moment, I drink something. So this is the one example. For example, if you want to fasten to the wall the 2-leaf automation, you can find the dimension of the automation by using the usable passage, because in this case, you know, you have the usable passage, so you can calculate the door width and the cross piece width. In this case, is installed the 2 leaves automation. The maximum speed of open and close of this automation is 1 meter per second. Another example, it is this one. Here you can install the 4 leaves automation between 2 walls. So in this case, you cannot know the usable passage, but you know the cross piece width L. So you have L, and then you can calculate the usable passage by install this automation. For example, in this case, the usable passage is, oh sorry, it's wrong. It is 4 dimension of the leaves minus 200, because it is 50 plus 50 plus 50 plus 50. Okay, so this is only 2 examples of installation. Some other specification, it is this the automation use a 24-volt motor. The power input, it is 118 watt rated, maximum 800 watt. The speed, it is up to 1 meter per second for the TL 2-leaf, and up to 2 meter per second for the TL4. So you see, the TL4, it is very fast. So you can open 2 meter passage in only 2 seconds, for example. It is this automation you can use continuously at 25 degrees. So, and the working temperature, it is from minus 20 to plus 50 degrees. The control board installing, it is the Area Evo. this is the same control board used for the new Vista Sel and Vista SLC. It is the power supply, it is 230. The accessory power supply, it is 25 volt DC. It is present the safe at 24 volt, maximum 30 milliampere. It's present the alarm output and door status output for this door also. And here you can add also like all the BFT control board, the remote control, the normal Mito or Cleo. Okay, we try to follow some steps of the installation. For example, the first step is fixing the crosspiece. So to do this, to access all fixing buttonless of the crosspiece, you must want to slide and remove some components. So before to do this, it is better if you mark the correct position of each component. It is safe. It is simple then to install, to mount again the door. And for example, you have to separate the bell holding bracket from the chariot by make the action of the screw A, and then you have to loosen also the screw B and slide down completely the anti-derailment well. So this is the first step to install the door. Second step, it is to fix the crosspiece. To fix this, okay, you have to use the screw that is inside the automation, and you must be sure that the crosspiece it is perfectly leveled. It is the same that you have to do also for the Vista SL and Vista SLC, so it's very important. Okay, first step, you must fixing the chariot on the door. So here is present two kind of chariots. One, it is the fast chariots, and the other one, it is the slow chariots. Because if you, in the telescopic door, one leaf make the double so have to make the double space of the other one. So one it is the fast, and the other it is the slow. So to fix the door to the chariot, you have to do like this picture. So by using the specific screw, you fix the chariot on the door. So it is important to follow the correct dimension and the correct space between one and the other. So all this information, it is right in the instruction manual, and it is simple to follow and to do this. Then next step, it is to mounting the door on the automation. So we already fixed the leaves on the chariot. Now we place the chariot on the automation. So one important thing it is to lower completely the anti-derailment well, otherwise you cannot insert inside the rail the chariot. Then also you must rotate and fix temporarily the eccentrics in the down position. In the up position. So you must lift up the leaves and positioning the chariot over the sliding rail. Then after place the chariot on the rail, you must regulate the vertical position of the door. So it's very important because the door cannot touch the floor. So first, you must check if the anti-derailment system is fully lowered, so you can adjust better the vertical position. Then by these two kind of key, you can fix in the correct position the leaf. After that, you must fix also the anti-derailment system. It is important to do this at the end, because first I tell you, you must adjust the vertical position. Then you fix all the chariot in the correct position. Remember to leave 0.5, maximum 1 millimeter to the top of the automation. So between the anti-derailment well and top of automation, need to leave 0.5, 1 millimeter. So it's very important for the slow speed chariot, and also for the fast speed chariot, the same. After that, you must to install the mechanical stop. This is two configuration, one for the 4 leaves. So for the 4 leaves, need two, so one in the center, one in the left, and one in the right. For the 2 leaves door, need only to use 2 mechanical stop, one in the left side and one in the right side. After that, you need to mounting and adjust the dragging cable. Dragging cable, it is used to move the slow speed leaves. So this is also free configuration to install the bracket for this. If you have 4 leaves, you must to install 2 in this position in the center. Otherwise, if you have 2 leaves left opening, this is the configuration to follow. Otherwise, for the 2 leaf right opening, this is the other configuration. After that, you must calculate the distance between the bracket and the well for the dragging cable. So by full of this image, you see distance is calculated by using SC. It is this the quotation of the slow down leaf that is on the wall. So it is this space. You must know this space, and after that you can calculate the distance between the bracket and the well. So for this, it's very important to be very precise. After that, you can mounting and adjusting the dragging cable. So in this way, you have to make like a circle. You install here with the spring, and then in this picture you can see you make this and fixing in this point. So here it is you can see better how to do this. After that, you have also to adjust the vertical position of the plastic trolley. The last thing, it is to tensioning the cable. It is the last thing to do, and so by now your automation it is installed with 2 or 4 leaves. So by now we can speak a little bit about the Area Evo control board. So I think you already know because it is already used in the Vista SL and Vista SLC. This kind of control board present four safe connection. All of this is configurable. Then it is the standard connection for radar external, radar internal, open key, the emergency connection, and then it's present also the V-test, is the 24 volt for the connection to connect the safety device in control mode. For the wiring, this is one example of one configuration. You can connect an external radar, one internal radar, for example, one key selector, like V key, and also a photocell, and the Vista selector. Vista selector also, it's the same that you use for Vista SL, Vista SLC. And from here, you know, you can change the configuration of the door. For example, if you want to leave always open or close. So then you can select also if you want to activate only the internal radar, the external radar, or all through the radar. Some parameter for the programming is this. Already tell you, for example, the door mode you can choose from the selector or also from the control board if you want. The radar setup is the same. Then, for example, you can choose the type of lock. If you set this parameter in 0, the motor always is unlocked. So also if it is when it is stopped in close or open position, is never locked. If you set in 1, the motor it is locked only when it is closed. If you set in 2, only when it is not moving, so means if you open, it's locked, if you close the door, lock. Otherwise, free, you can lock only when the motor is not moving for more than 20 seconds. And then there is other possibility, for example, 4 and 5. In this case, the motor reacts with the 10 Newton or with the maximum force if someone tries to open the door. Then another thing, it is, for example, you have one. You can check the status of the door. So you have one output for this. If you put you know, the parameter in 0, this output is active only if the door is not completely closed. Otherwise, if you put in 1, this parameter is active only if the door is not completely open. So you can use this output to do a different kind of things. So here it is a slide where it's bright how to programming the radio controller, the remote controller, sorry. Here you can insert a start, otherwise you can insert an open key. What is the difference? Start, it is like the activation made by the radar. So if the door can open and close, you give a start, the door open. Open key, it is like the using the key. So also if the radar is not active, by the open key you can open the door. Then here it is bright how to do the auto set. It's always the same sequence. So you select from the parameter the auto set menu, you confirm with OK. The door starts from the close position and make 1, 2, 3 times, open and close. After that, give you a feedback. If it is OK, means now the door is ready to run. Otherwise, if it is KO, means you must to make again the auto set. If the auto set is not possible to do, you have to check if you installed the door in the correct way. Then this is the some accessory that you can add to your Vista TL. It is like the same that you can install to the Vista SL and Vista SLC, so the photo cell, 2 or 4, the electronic lock, the Vista selector, the battery key, and remote controller like Clio or Mito. Then this is the new kind of radar. For example, VIO M1. VIO M1 it's only a radar for the for open the door, so it's not for safety. VIO ST is only a safety device, so it's an infrared radar. VIO DT1 and 2 and IXO DT1, it is the present all to this thing. So it is the microwave to open the door and the infrared for the safety. So this is all the information that I give you today about the Vista TL. So now I want to speak a little bit also about Vista Swing. So start with this. Also, so how are you?
Good.
How are you? Good? Yeah. Now I want to. Okay. Now I see you because I never see your webcam till I speak. So I don't know if you. Oh. BFT, okay, BFT. Andreas, BFT, okay. BFT? Okay. Are you tired? No. Ludenk, I don't listen you, but okay. Okay, so now I continue with the presentation.
Now can you see?
Okay, yes, I see you. I listen you now. Okay, wait a moment, I drink a little bit of water. You have what? Beer? No, beer?
No, vodka.
Vodka? Oh, no. It's better if I drink water by now.
It was coffee, it's empty.
Oh, coffee. You can take another one. Okay. So we go ahead. Oh, coffee in BFT cup. It's good. Good. Okay. So now I speak about Vista Swing. Vista Swing, it is an automatic, an automation for pedestrian swing door. It is possible to take in 2 configurations, Vista XXL and Vista MXL. Then I spoke about the difference of these 2. So also this one uses the 24-volt motor. The unit passage it is from 70 centimeter to 1 meter and 40. And the lift weight it is up to 200 kg. So in this slide we can see the 2 configuration of Vista. So we can install and open the door on the same side of the automation, for example in this picture and in this picture. Otherwise we can install and open the door in the other side of the automation. So this is the picture. So in this slide we can see the maximum lift weight and the dimension of the lift. So for example you can reach 250 kg if you use a leaf of 70 centimeter. But if you want to increase the weight of the leaf, you must reduce the weight of this. So, for example, if you want the bigger leaf, 1.40 centimeter, the maximum weight must be 113 kg. So this is very important to know. This is the difference between the two kind of Vista swing. So it is the Vista SXL and Vista MXL. In Vista SXL, it is present a spring. In Vista MXL is not present. So the spring, it is used, for example, when the power go down, the door, if you install the automation with the spring, the door is closed automatically. Otherwise, if it's not present the spring, the door stay in the position where it was leave. So, for example, if you want to install the Vista swing automation for the fire door, you must take the Vista SXL. So, in case of emergency or if the power go down, the door in automatic close. So this is when you want to buy one of these automation, you must check your the function that you want to install and choose one or the other kind. Then this is some accessory that you required, that you need to install the swing door. So the first one, it is used to open the door to the other side of the automation. So like this picture, you see when door is open, is closed, is this, then the motor make the movement and you open the door outside. This is two kind of this, the small one and the big one. Then we can see the dimension of this. Then the second case, it is the arm with the sliding, okay? This is used to open the door in the same side of the automation, so you open inside. So this is important to know because the control board used in this automation is different than the other Vista. He uses a display with okay, also button, but only with 2 digits. Is present, okay, here. The first thing, it is the selector for the arm type. So if you want to install the automation to open the door from to outside, you have to set in one position. If you want to open inside, you have to set in the other position. So it's one of the most important things for this door. Then here it is the detail of the connection, the motor, the plug for the motor, for the encoder, for the main switch. Here also is present some deep switch. And then all the connector for the output, for the input command, for the 24 volt, to connect the selector, and for the lock. The menu of the control board, it is so like this. So if you here, I don't tell you all the parameter because the parameter it is similar to the Area Evo control board. But to find this, you must take the instruction manual, and each number means one function. So then also here you can install a selector. In this case, the selector is different than the other kind of door. So there are some function that is the same. for example, close by day, close by night, total open or manual opening. But with the second button, you not choose the function of the radar, but you choose if you want to give an open to a door. So the function of the radar you must choose with the select with the button T1. For example, if you select the manual opening, in this case, if you have a door with the spring, the door automatically closes, but you can manually open and then when you leave, close again. If you have the automation without the spring, in this case, you can open and close or leave the door in the middle and the door stay there. So, for example, this function, it is useful if you want to clean the door. Then it is possible also to install the double leaf, for example, like this picture. In this case, there is two solutions. So, first solution, it is to install two different automation, one for the left and one for the right side. Otherwise, you can make only one automation. So you can connect two automation with one extension kit. In this case, also you must change a little bit some electrical part. So maybe in some case the solution of the with the extension kit, it is better to see maybe. So if you install the two leaf, you must set one like a master and another like a slave. Then you connect the selector only in the master, because the master manage all the system. Slave is only to manage the single leaf.